Swindle is going to get bashed, but just be able to walk away. He makes it far enough under tower. There's a TP in from Z-Freak, so Demon has to run away.
Yep. The top lane is going to be a little rougher for Radiant now because they popped their Shrine super early, so 300-second cooldown now. So they might try moving more up there, and they're charging onto Moo. He hasn't got a hit yet. There it is. Curse of Avernus hit. This should be a kill.
Yeah, they've got that charge, and they don't have any more missiles. They don't have any more lockdown. Melons, he's going in. He's channeling up a stun, but it's going to be off the mark. First blood goes the way of Onyx, and now Melons might get picked off himself. Eats up the Fairy Fire. They've got vision from the Wave of Terror, and it's going to be Demon picking up that kill. They will get the return onto Abaddon as he just spends a little bit too much time under tower range, but very well played from Onyx.
Gotten a kill or anything, but he's just been moving around the map, harassing all the lanes, and you can see the top CS is all on Radiant side mostly because of him.
Got a little bit of a rumble in the jungle happening bottom lane. Demon ready to charge. Is going to go in onto Melons. Gets the bash onto Moo on his way through. It looks like Troll joins in. Throws out some axes. Everyone's going to get slowed. But right now, Radiant, they're still looking to fight. Demon, he doesn't have his charge up for 4 more seconds. He's going to go for the TP out. Boat comes in, and that's an easy pickoff. Melons gets the gold for that one.
Yeah, but I mean, Onyx lost a hero there, but they have this level 8, no ulti. Just maxing Q and W. He knows he doesn't want to fight. He just wants to just farm up.
Yeah, that's all he needs, man. He's going in for that early Echo Saber. Now Dubu's going to go ahead and bump into cancel. Tosses out a missile, but going to hop right back into wave. And that Observer Ward should be taken out pretty quickly.
Yep, Dubu should go down here. Nice dodge on the Torrent, but I don't think it'll matter here.
Yeah, Venge just went a little too deep into Radiant territory. Popped out a ward, but this Sentry definitely getting their money's worth out of that.
And we expect it's nothing too crazy. Both teams content with what they're doing, which is always bad for one side because obviously only one team wins.
Top lane, Windrunner caught on her own. There was so much action mid that looks like Spirit Breaker was content just to go for a pickoff there. But like you mentioned before, Lycan needs a little bit less to be ultra ferocious. Now Melons is going to go through, face check the Spirit Breaker, and it's not looking like the Radiant have a lot to get through on this. They might be able to find a kill. In fact, they do pick off the Spirit Breaker, but it's going to come at a cost. Monkeys comes in, power shot, and the focus fire committed onto Mason. But again, that shield from the Abaddon doing so much work. Dubu going to get munched down by Moo with the very last of his mana and last of his health. Going to continue this pursuit. Now Monkeys is under tower, takes a stun from the Vengeful Spirit, but does end up living. That's going to be Z-Freak doing everything he can to keep his teammates alive. Unfortunately, they still lose the Windrunner, but using that last little soul rip, they are able to find some return kills. Z-Freak is the hero of the Radiant side. They've still got cancel in the fight, and it looks like that's going to be the 2 heroes. You can't lose a fight and then defend their towers. They have to fully back.
Yep. I think the biggest thing, though, Abed going for Blinks next. Still about 2,000 gold away, but he'll be level 12, and with the max and power and the Echo Saber, he could do a ton of damage just himself. That's going to be... That could be the big turning point for them. Charge middle, though. We'll see if they do anything here.
Yeah, Dubu's going to put down a really nice ward, keeping the vision up, and Swindles is just way out there. Tombstone's going to be popped down. Dubu looks to go, toss out the stun, gets the Wave of Terror off as well. Now she's going to get focused, though. There's a shackle holding her in place temporarily. Z-Freak, he's big, he's beefy, and he's going to continue to move forward. Boat comes in, proccing the Abaddon's ult, but no other damage is going to come his way, so Bulba's got to do what he can to get some help back here. Demon gets low. Bulba's going to get X back and focused, so once again, compLexity, they sacrifice their Leshrac, but they can very easily pick a tower off of this in that first tier 3, and we'll see when they're going to be able to grab that. Initiation coming back in as it looks like Onyx want to keep fighting here. Very curious. Boat's going to come through, Torrent's going to come through, hits on no one, and now it looks like compLexity are going to have that retreat call coming out.
And looks like there wants to be a big fight. Moo is going to get spotted out by Bulba. Will anyone TP down there? They're looking, they're charging in. Oh, the stun barely misses on Demon. Are they going to want to go in? I don't know. Cancel's almost out of everything.
Melons has still got his ult roll, and it's a fair amount of damage coming in. The RP, though, they've nailed down 2 heroes like compLexity, and there's no way they can get anywhere else for help. The rest of compLexity, relatively early in the game, and now Moo just going to keep chunking down these creeps. We are going to have Mason waiting in the wings, could just run at you. He's going in towards that Sanjin Yasha, the recently revived item. It's made Troll playable again.
Yep.
What else do you think he's going to go for after the SNY?
Let's see. I think obviously MKB is always going to be good, especially against Windrunner, and just increase your damage so much gold. Uh-oh, Mason's going to get found out a little. He can't just TP because Monkey's here.
That's, I mean, a ballsy play from Troll. He went in, he tried to cut the wave and take a creep for himself, but obviously that gives vision, and compLexity are very able to go and capitalize off of that.
It's going to be a base push for sure now. Like, all they have to do is lose 1 hero on compLexity and push. Like, I don't know what Mason was doing right there.
I mean, there's definitely something I'm missing, but it seemed like by aggroing that creep wave, he just completely gave away a sneaky position, and ultimately that spells his death for the next 30 seconds. Melons has that Diabolic Edict rocked in. It's going to cut through the creeps, going to start doing work in the towers. There is going to be Abed holding onto his RP. Swindle's getting focused down, but look at the healing. Z-Freak is just the ambulance here, but it's going to be a triple man RP. Skewer back under tower. They've got everything they need to out of this. This is Onyx's fight to lose, but Dubu is still going to get chunked down. Z-Freak is still up and fighting, and they've got Moo with the Aegis in his ult form, trying to claw at everyone that walks past him. Demon will get focused down as well, and it looks like they're able to drag back Abed. Boat coming in is going to fly straight on through. Torrent missed as well, but now Mason's back up after that earlier death, and he can definitely get at Moo. The armlet toggles are there. He's trying his best to live. cancel keeps back the troll with a torrent. He's going to go into the trees and try to TP, but oh, the blink in from Abed just a second late on that pushback, and looks like cancel is just going to be leading the rest of the heroes after him. So good initiation by compLexity, but they just overstayed their welcome and didn't give enough.
The only problem was he wasted his Echo Saber hit on the Wind Run Wind Ranger, who tries to go middle. If he didn't do that, they would have killed all three of them so quick, but it's hard to know. Melon's dead. See ya.
Yeah, just really far out on his own there. I mean, he was trying to go get a little bit solo XP and a little bit of solo farm, but it just can't be that far on your own when you've got heroes on Onyx that thrive on little pickoffs like that.
Exactly, and now we're moving there. compLexity can still just like win a fight or get a kill and push, but they're doing up kill by kill.
Once again, just really plowing in deep here. This might be the second time we've seen Venge go and get killed in a similar situation. Oh, one more hit from Moo knocks her down. She was in that last millisecond of TP.
Yep, and the Echo Saber Lycan.
Moo just going to be eating the wave of terror right there. They want to go in, they want to initiate. Missile comes in onto Moo, but now Dubu just doesn't have that spell anymore. Z-Freak, he's going to be focused down. He's trying to do what he can to keep himself alive, but now with him dead, oh, it's looking scary for compLexity. They're so reliant on those heals, and it looks like they may end up losing the Lycan at the very last second of his Aegis. He's going to be able to use it, and he's coming back in, and this is really scary. cancel goes in, hits up the torrent, is going to miss onto Bulba. They just don't have the range to go back in. The power shot immediately breaks the shield. Blink forward from Monkeys. He needs a couple more hits, able to land a quick shackle, but looks like he is going to get turned around upon. Demon charges in. They've got the X, and Monkeys are channeling up the power shot. Does a huge chunk of damage, and they're able to get that Lesh stun as well. Mason, though, he's moving forward. He pops the ult with those range axes. Still not able to find the kill on the Lesh. He's going to get stumped up temporarily, but the armlet on the Kunkka can only do so much work.
No
Bulba getting dragged back into the fight. Doesn't have his ult. He's picked off, and now on the backlines, we've got Dubu rotating back in, but doesn't have enough mana for a stun. That's going to be an easy kill for compLexity. They're going to turn this into a tower, most likely a full set of racks as well.
Looks like, and that was pretty much Dubu died at the beginning of that fight. We didn't even notice. He went in on 3 of them at the back and just died. He didn't cast any spells. He just got killed, and it actually just lost Onyx a one fight pretty much. Yeah,
when he respawned, it wasn't exactly the most ideal positioning either. Now, look at this Magnus focused down by the torrent. He's trying to run himself away. You can just look at him galloping. He goes for the RP. He's angry. He's got to find something. They skewer under Shrine, and it looks like Lesh is going to take the brunt of the damage, but the rest of compLexity now have a free pass out if they can actually make their way to the low ground. It looks like Moo, cancel, and Monkeys are trying to do so. Monkeys takes one for the team, but the rest of his allies should be able to get out.
Wow, they didn't even take the tier. They didn't do anything to the tier.
5-on-5 clash.
Oh, they have the charge up on Lycan. They have the Shrine up. They need to start TPing now.
Yeah, Moo's going to go ahead, get focused. They got the Wave of Terror as well. His armor is just decimated, and look at him get blown up.
No,
it's just Monkeys that rotates back. Z-Freak's there to help him out, but this is Onyx just asserting their dominance. They take down this tier 1 like it's nothing, and now Z-Freak's getting chased through the trees. He doesn't have anything to cut through here. He's going to get cornered in. It looks like Bulba might be able to find him. No, swap back Dubu a little bit too deep now, as Monkeys is able to get very safely behind him. Demon, though, is able to find Z-Freak. Z-Freak goes into his ult, puts down the tombstone. He's doing everything he can, but look at the RP. Abed from the back lines finds what he's looking for, and it's going to be 3 heroes dead on the side of compLexity after a almost flawless fight from on. We did see cancel on the Kunkka pushing out the top lane, maybe trying to go for some rat plays, but I don't think that's going to be compLexity's strong suit. I think their strong suit is fighting as 5. Now Melon's going to go get focused in. He does land a nice stun on the Abba. Eats that Vengeful Spirit missile. We've still got Lycan up full health on the back of the fight, though, so even if Melons goes down, it's not detrimental. You've still got the damage. Mason's BKB'd up, but it looks like Monkeys might still be able to fight him down, and looks like they can find him. They pop the Aegis. Meanwhile, you've got Moo still in his ult form, running around, popping down his wolves. They want to surround Mason as much as possible, and they will find a very important kill there. That is an ultra kill for Moo on this Lycan. Very nice use of his ult. Yep. At least a couple other heroes are behind him. Abed has to be careful that his smoke doesn't get popped right now.
Oh, Moo. This could be a big kill if they find him, and they might find him here.
He's going to be charging up. He's trying to shapeshift, but he's just completely comboed down, and that was a use of his ult before he went out. That is not great for our Lycan right now, and it's just going to be monkeys saying, do I go in? Do I back? And it looks like they might get wrapped around upon Abed, able to ping out Z-Freak. Monkeys as well, going to be scouted in. Look at that! Oh, they're just playing hot potato with this poor undying Z-Freak doing what he can. He's soul ripping up some health, but it won't be enough to keep him up and fighting. Swap back in as Monkeys is going to be focused out. They've got the MKB to cut through her evasion. That's going to be a double kill for Mason. Exactly what Onyx were hoping for. Yeah,
they dropped that Lycan. His ult cast time didn't even get casted. He died so quickly to the ult of Troll Warlord and everyone just hitting him. And yep, this is pretty much it.
Structures are down except for this one shrine chilling in the Radiant jungle, but I don't think that's going to be too enticing for compLexity right now. They're still feeling really panicked now. There we go. Shackle back in. They get the torrent. They've locked down Troll in pretty much every way they can, but it's still going to result in a 2-man RP. Oh, Onyx, they are looking to end it all here. Moo trying to get something done for himself, but he's just going to get chewed on. Melon's going down once again. Everyone on call is buying back if they've got it. They managed to pop the Aegis, but that's about all they've gotten as a consolation prize so far. Z-Freak trying to do his best to keep his team alive, but it's looking so tough right now. They do get Troll in the air. This is huge. If they can get Mason down here, this might just be a chance for compLexity. They're able to get that down. They get the gem for themselves as well, and compLexity actually holds. Shackle does not hit on. Abba's not taking a whole lot of damage. He's got a Salt Cuirass and a Blade Mail if it gets rough.
I'm surprised they're like doing anything right now.
Swap in onto Moo. He's got his BKB rolling, but he needs to get out of here. There's an RP going forward. Oh, they lose the Undying. They lose their heals, and they might lose Moo as well. It looks like he wants to turn back in. He is getting some decent lifesteal for himself, and Dubu's continuing to chase him down. He's in that ghost form. cancel left to his own devices. They are able to focus down Monkeys. cancel does hit the deck. All of Onyx are still alive. Lycan's just running back to his fountain with barely any health. He's got his armlet saving him, but that was not great for compLexity. They're going to lose their mid-racks here, potentially tier 4.
You can't even get 2 or 3 man. compLexity just fought in a super bad spot versus empowered Troll with this much farm.
Oh, look at that swap coming back forward. They need to kill this Lycan, and it looks like they should be able to do so. He's dead. No buyback. The Kunkka as well goes down, and that's the GG coming out of compLexity. What a great turnaround from Team Onyx.
Yeah, exactly. And this felt like exactly what the panel and we said. Like, compLexity is going to dominate like the 20 to 30 minute mark.